When my father lied about Eloria's fate, I was certain he was testing me. He knew I was there with my sister. He just wanted me to say it. I had an idea what was in store for me. After seeing him be so callous with my sister, knowing that she was somewhere alive, knowing that my sister was now, most likely one of the redacted, I just couldn't be too sure that I wasn't next. My sister had once told me they'd never redact me. But even if that were true, I knew what their next move would be with me. So, I didn't take my chances that night. That night, my father betrayed me. I ran away. I ran far away. I had nowhere to go. I had no plans. All I had were the clothes on my back, an empty stomach, and a deep new hatred for my father. Oh yeah, and my sister's moonstone pendant. Eloria loved her jewelry, but her moonstone was her favorite. One day, I thought, I would find my sister, and with that moonstone, I soon found out. I had a chance. I remember it like it was yesterday. I'm serious, Ellicka. I need you to promise me. Fine, I promise. But I don't think it'll ever come to that, Eloria. Ellicka, I want to find out what happened. I need to know what happened to Polaris. Ellicka, they won't do anything to you. You're Phanix's daughter. And me? Ellicka, trust me. I won't stop until I find Polaris. I know he's out there. But one day, Ellicka, one day I might get caught. One day they will find out the places I've been. One day they will know the things I have seen. And if that day comes, when that day comes, they will be very aware of what you know as well. I can't imagine it, Ellicka. It's worse than being redacted. All your memories of me would be gone. Eloria was right. Repurification was far worse. It was reserved to make those that knew too much, those they could not redact, more docile, more obedient, a practice doled out by the leaders of our region. They call themselves the Council.
Silence in the chamber. The seraph will speak now.
The man before you has committed subversion in the 5th degree. You have all been gathered as this man's tribunal. You will be his judge. You will be his jury. But most importantly, you will be his justice. This man knows our secrets. He knows your government's most sensitive positions. He knows our secrets, and he has chosen to be reckless with this ill-gotten knowledge. Secrets that, if spread, could spell the end to our very existence. We live in a very small world, my friends. If our neighbors to the east discover our strengths, if our neighbors to the north uncover our weaknesses, what shall become of us? Do any of you wish to find out?
Silence in the chamber. The seraph wishes to speak once more.
Then, my friends, I can only recommend one fitting discipline. Since this man is ineligible for redaction, repurification is the only path forward. Friends, jury, judges, and, my friend, what say you? What say the defendant?
Please. I didn't know it was redacted property. Please, my seraph. I won't tell anybody.
Then I hereby decree, the defendant shall be placed on his back, his hands and ankles bound. He will then be repurified, as his frontal lobe is breached by a steel needle, which will be hammered into his skull by way of the left eye socket. His brain will be altered at the will of this court, his memories removed, his defiance muted, Watchers, remove this man at once. Take this man to be repurified.
You won't believe who hit your docket this morning, your honorable Seraph.
And who might that be?
Phalanx's youngest daughter.
Well, isn't that something?
Once they locate her, we will bring her in.
Locate?
She was last seen at the steward's home. They believe she ran away. They believe she is hiding in the redacted region.
I want her brought in today. I want her found, Aurelius. Phalanx has the key. We need that key. And with that little girl's mind, we can extract the code to Phalanx's vault. Aurelius, we get the key. We can finally rule Trisperia. Bring me the girl, Aurelius. Bring me this child named Ellicka. Bring her to me, today.
I had no idea what my next move would be. I had no idea which direction to go. The redacted zone felt so cold, so abandoned, so alone. I was in way over my head. I felt like giving up. But then I remembered. I remembered her words, right at that moment. When you are alone and out of options, Ellicka, when you need a place to go, a place to hide, open it. But Ellicka, do not open it until then. The things it will show you will not make sense until you need it the most. It can mislead you if you use it brazenly. Only use it when you are out of options. Only use it when you have no place left to turn. And when that time comes, open the pendant, and you will be shown the way. And when I did, I knew then, just like I know now. Thanks to Ellicka, I hold all the cards, because within that rock, my sister's pendant, a very small key fell into the palm of my hands. And as I stared at it, I saw my entire future. I saw what would be, and then I saw what could be. I saw ice, and I saw fire. I saw wars, and I saw great and mighty powers, powers that were the titans of many Speria's fall. And as I held that key all those years ago, I saw my next move. There were others in this redacted zone, others like me, waiting quietly, waiting for someone to give them the answer, waiting for someone to give them a key. And once I placed the small key back within the moonstone, I smiled. One day, with my new people, one day with my new friends, we were going to take Trisperia. We are going to wake everybody up to what is really happening within the redacted regions. But to do this, what flashed before my eyes when I held that key in the palm of my hands? We were going to find the answers to what our futures really hold. We are going to discover what lies beyond that vast ocean. We were going to find out what lies beyond the Rubicon.